Holy Christ. Here I am. My voice seems to have returned somewhat. And I know that Michael Elliott was concerned about my voice last week. It's returned somewhat. And I'm glad because this episode of NAWA, the 402nd, it's a doozy. The Outlaws are with Guy tonight. And they do talk of miscommunication. They cover that. They've had a bit of trouble recently in that respect. And they're going to be given another shot at VPS, the tag champions, if they can beat the closers. So they'll fight them later on. In fact, now it's Dugat and Derek Driver. Aren't the closers usually Myrick Moore and Derek Driver? But Dugat's a big individual. He's not battle-tested and barrel-chested, but he's huge. And there you have a cheer competition first. You've got Tucker Rhodes smacking Dugat down to the mat, working a headlock. Oh no, that's Derek Driver. When Dugat gets in, they smack each other, but nobody moves. Eventually, Tucker Rhodes will put him down, though. And not just, oh, you're not very good, are you? Not like that. He'll put him down to the mat. There was a Sellers wrist lock to a hammerlock to a headlock. All very nicely done. Dugat has to tag out. Sellers gets some arm work. Nice to hear Curtis Robertson and Michael Elliott talking about that arm work. They do keep saying it, and quite right too. So, Rhodes gets a headbutt, an elbow drop. Dugat breaks it up. He has to. There's a big Rhodes chop, meaty. And a driver elbow to the back of the head. That must have hurt. Oh, you need to get your Tylenol or whatever else you call it. Panadol? Out for that, don't you? Your aspirin, yes. Dugat gets a sleeper and a head crank. But Sellers is back with a spine buster. But he can't follow up because he's been hurt badly. Rhodes eventually gets the hot tag, takes them all down with a slam and a cowboy bomb for the pin, and it was rather good. Now, next week, Pony and David Sellers. So Tucker Rhodes, even though they just warned them, they didn't seem to have a problem with communication. He's not there next week. Pony Johnson and David Sellers. Weird, isn't it? Anyway, they'll be going to Allentown later on. I hope they've had their shots and got a parking permit. Parking's very difficult in Allentown. There are some bays, but generally it's quite expensive. Anyway, Zay Vega will face Justin Kindred Allen, one of the Allens, not for his TV title. It's a non-title match. It's really good, Follocks. I mean, right from the moment that Vega Pie faces Justin Kindred Allen, who slaps him back, then bails, makes to leave. We get the bell at that point, and they fight in the chairs. It's outside at the brewing company, you know. Allen then runs fast in the car park. Vega hides behind a kid, so Allen can't see him. Then he jumps out and smacks him one. Allen tries a chop, but Vega's not selling that. No, he's hulking up, mate. He gets a chop of his own. Dodges the slap, does Vega. Gives him one back, drop kick. At one point, Vega sits Justin Kindred Allen on a seat, and the kids queue up to smack him. The first one chops him. The second one punches him. Really punches him in his chest. That's not very nice, is it? As Curtis Robertson says, it should be a disqualification, really. But I'm enjoying it. They sell some chops. Well, actually, Vega sells the chops from Allen. He hits a momentum suplex, but then the Allen clothesline turns him inside out. It's blooming great to see. Really good. More chops from Justin Kindred Allen. They put Zay Vega down. I mean, he posts him twice, really nastily. The cops are here. It's okay, they don't want me. They've gone. Thank goodness for that. Anyway, There's a headlock that's worked, despite DDT from Justin Kindred Allen. He really should be going for that then. He really should be pinning him, but he's joying with the fans. He misses a cannonball. Oh no, first of all, we get a Vega Desperation suplex, or super kick should I say, but then Allen's back with a stomp to the head. He gets an X-plex and a senton for a long 2 count, but then misses a cannonball. There's a nasty Zay Vega kick. Really comes into our living room, that. Sit-out powerbomb from Justin Kindred Allen out of the corner, which is lovely. A 2 count, and he's up immediately, Vega, with a kick. Both of them are down. Vega's up first with a snap suplex, a moonsault, which almost misses for a 2 count. But Allen's back with a quick Death Valley driver and a nasty neck breaker for a 2.999 recurring. Vega hits his Shining Wizard. There's a kick out. Vega can't believe it. Then there's a ref bump, which is done pretty well. It's Bruce Owens who's the ref, I think. It's done pretty well, except that Vega is kind of looking behind him because he lets go with an elbow. An elbow. There it is, an elbow, as he comes back. And, not ideal. So, yeah. Then you've got a low kick from Allen, and as Michael Elliott says, not like this. I don't want it to end like this. None of us did. But the low kick, which hit both Twig and Berries, doesn't seem to have affected Zay Vega. I mean, Twig and or Berries, maybe. Maybe it was just the Twig, and the Berries remained untouched, because he hits a Shining Wizard for the pin. Kids were loving it. Me too. And afterwards, Steve Allen is out saying, I want my title shot. Remember, all the Allens won the Bunkhouse Battle Royale. So they got the chance to all cash in whenever they want. He wants to do it right now. Hits a stomp, a Michinoku driver on an already tired out Zay Vega, and takes Gina the belt. That is brilliant wrestling. Really good quality wrestling. Really entertaining. Thrills and spills. Great commentary. And they mentioned arm work. So I'm delighted. And the voices come back. I couldn't be happier. Ta-ta.